Today on the podcast, we're talking rap, your soul, and swim sessions. This is the Kansas City Podcast. Welcome to the Kansas City Podcast. I'm your host, Cole Lindbergh. You know, many of you know me from the world of professional yo-yo. Not really. and if not, it's nice to meet you. You know, each week here on the Kansas City Podcast, we are joined by a one-of-a-kind KC native for a conversation on life in the city of fountains. I'm very excited today. I'm sitting down with another. He's a rapper. He currently has an EP that is out streaming now. I saw it on SoundCloud.
Yes.
And I listened to it the other day. We're going to talk more about it here in depth here shortly. But please welcome to the podcast, Phil Avery. Phil, how are you, man?
Hey, I'm pretty good. Thanks for having me here, man.
No. I appreciate you coming on the show. I appreciate you being here. So I'm going to be really honest with you. I haven't had any rappers yet on the show. I've had a couple rock bands. I've had a couple songwriters and stuff like that.
Right.
This is a new area that the show is branching out to.
Oh,
and
I'm honored.
And I say that full knowing that, like, I am a white dude talking about rap, and I'm sorry, I'm not the greatest. You're gonna have to probably help me through some of this. I'm just forewarning people up front. You understand what I'm saying?
That's what I'm here for.
So let's talk about Swim Sessions.
All right.
The EP, it's out now. Mm-hmm. What can you tell me about it? Let's talk a little bit about Swim Sessions.
All right, yeah, Swim Sessions. That's exactly what it sounds like. It's a bunch of sessions of songs that me and my management did and my business partner put together. We've been working on that for a few months. Dropped that back in November. So it's been going strong for about 6-7 months now. It's about a month process to put it all together, editing, recording, and everything like that. Ended up recording about 16 songs, only put 9 on the EP.
I was gonna say, yeah, I thought it was like 8 or 9, right?
Yeah. I was saving the good stuff for later, you know.
I know exactly what you mean, right? You got to keep some in the can.
Yeah, can't give them too much, just a little taste. You know, it's my debut project as well, so it's my introduction to the city. Yeah, many people don't know that I used to rap before, but I took a hiatus, so that was like me coming back out into the scene.
Okay, so I get that now.
Right.
But the one thing that when I was listening to it, and I'm sure it was by design stuff, it's very musical.
Yeah,
it's jazzy. It's smooth.
Yeah, that's what I try to do.
I don't know if that's the right term for it, but as I think of it right now, like I was listening to a few songs. I was listening to Paper Cut a few times. Paper cuts, right?
Paper Cuts, yeah.
And I was enjoying it, but it has a really good groove. Like it's like easy listening at the same time. You know, it just doesn't like thump like crazy in your face. You know, I'm not gonna pull up to a stop sign and like blow the stop sign off. You know? But it is it's very musical. It's a lot of piano, a lot of it's floaty.
Yeah.
It's by design.
Yeah. A longtime producer I worked with, his name is Kid Ocean. He produced the track. He was kind enough to let me use it for the project.
Ocean, swim, water, floaty. I've seen a lot of things here.
It just went together so well, but I didn't know him until like I got Paper Cuts and PD&D, but your Kid Ocean, Clearwater, Swim Sessions. I mean, it just fit the mold. It was meant to be, really. Paper cut, swimming in the money. I'm paper cutting. You know?
Yeah. That's a great line too. As I was listening, I was like, oh hell yeah.
Yeah,
that's good.
Thank you.
So what has the response been so far?
That's on SoundCloud. That's the most played song that we have. We ended up having a YouTuber use the music for his page. People love it. It's the message on the song. It isn't what you might think it would be, but I kind of hide it behind the instrumental and the jazziness. But the song is crazy weird, and it's just meant for people to have fun too. People been having fun to it. People love it, really. I mean, I would do a show and they'd be like, swimming, they'll sing along with me. You know, every baby mama call it. Like it's a good feeling. It's a fun song.
I like it. So now you said you this is like your first like well, you're on a hiatus and like a reintroduction, basically. So what made the decision? You like, hey, I want to start pursuing this, or I want to get back into the game and go for it. What do you think?
All right, so I'm gonna tell you how it all started.
I would love to hear how it all started.
Great, yo. I was like 16. I was in high school, Washington High School, USD 500. Shout out, yo. I met this dude. His name was Willie. You know, that's his government. We had a group called Duo. I used to go by like 15 different names because, you know, I'm indecisive. You know, Abe Nor, Abe the Giant. So many people might know me by that. Like, when's Abe Nor dropping? Oh, you didn't know that's Abe the Giant now. And then it's like I just lost track of all the names. And after high school, after the group Duo, me and my friend, you know, after high school things happen. You know, you split, and we ended up going to college and everything. And I had to focus on my studies, and I didn't start back music until I met D-Lo. I met him at Sam's Club. We was both cashiering together. Okay. And yo, like I was still writing, but I wasn't like trying to write for real because I was trying to focus on my studies and, you know, get money and pay my car payment and rent. You know what I mean? And we just one day, just a whole bunch of dudes, we just got together, all cashiers, and we was just spitting. I'm just listening, like, oh damn, that's dope. That's dope. And I got called out. It was like, you spit? I was like, nah, I ain't no good. And I ended up spitting something, and they was like, oh man, yo, that's dope. And then and one of them people was D-Lo. You know, he recognized my talents. You know, I recognized him, so it was like a mutual relationship. Right. And you know, at that point, you know, we was just like, yo, we got to get in the studio. We got to record something. So we ended up doing like a couple tracks. Just like just covers like to Kendrick Lamar's All Right and stuff, and a few tracks with me and D-Lo, and we was just, you know, testing the water, you know, showing off lyrical skills or rapping and melodies and stuff, and like that was just a beginning of a beautiful relationship, relationship, man. It's all the same. And yeah, and after that, he was like, man, we got to release something. And I was like, all right, well, let's get started. He was like, all right, what we going to do with these songs? I was like, just release them, you know, you build some type of buzz. We got a little bit of buzz off of that. Nothing too spectacular, but that was just like, yo, let's do this for fun.
It was enough to where you were just saying, hey, all right, there's something here. I want to continue. I want to pursue this.
Yeah. That's when I realized, you know, I'm good at it, you know, like really good at it.
You are good at it. I agree.
Oh, thank you very much. You know, I don't want to sound like I got a big head, but I got a big head. And
well, at least you're honest.
Yeah, you know, that's what you gotta be in this business. But after that, you know, we started recording songs and, you know, spending hundreds of dollars at studios and thousands of hours at studios. So I guess that comes out to thousands of dollars if you want to put in the math and stuff. And
it checks out. I checked for you.
Yeah, right. And then we ended up making a few songs and ended up keeping those in the vault. And then.
Are you like Prince? You got music in the vault?
Yeah, man, you gotta have music in the vault. Like if I'm ever having an off day, I'm like, let me dig in here, find something to release. You know what I mean? Like you gotta have a stockpile. You know, what if I lose my voice? And you know,
yeah. I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, they counting on me. You know, and
back to the vault we go.
Yeah, back to the vault we go. Let's see what else we can dig up. And yeah, so then we ended up releasing swim sessions. We just took some songs from here and there from multiple sessions. I would show D-Lo some things, and he would be like, "Oh man, that's dope." One of them songs was West Bluff. That's probably like the only song that was meant for like an actual album, because I love that song. That's like my favorite song off the tape. And he was like, "Man, we got to release that." He said that about like five of the 9 tracks. I was like, "Well, shoot, man, let me keep some for myself." So we ended up calling it Swim Sessions, and that's what it came about. And we ended up having to hop from studio to studio just to work out some scheduling issues and money issues, and you know. But other than that, man, it was an experience. It was great.
I talked a little bit about the musicianship on the record and everything, because I was really I was really taken in by kind of like the jazzy, floaty kind of, you know, it's real smooth and everything. Was that all live musicians? You use live musicians for everything?
No, that's just good production.
Okay.
Yeah, that's just hella good production.
Some damn good computers.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You just don't know what you can do with production. But Kid Ocean, the dude that produced, Paper Cuts. Like I said, he produced PD&D as well, and just both the songs I just groove to. Just people love it. It's wonderful.
I like it. I like it a lot. So really, I mean, for folks that haven't listened to Swim Sessions yet, you know, I've kind of described it in my own way, but like, how would you describe your style of music?
Yo, I write what comes to heart.
Okay.
Like I'm the everyday dude. You know what I mean? Like if I ever get money, I'm still going to McDonald's to get a McDouble, no onion, no pickle. At the end of the day, and that's just what I want to represent in my music. Like I don't want to act like I'm better than nobody. I'm gonna say what everybody wants to say but doesn't know how to say. That's what I like to think of it as, and I try to incorporate that in my music. And you know, I'm an introvert, so like music is the only way I could speak. So then like everything you hear is like real emotions, but I try to form my emotions and make like it intertwine with everybody else. You know what I mean? Or at least try to. I don't know if I'm succeeding or not. You know, through one endeavor. But that's typically what I want to do. I don't consider myself a rapper in total. I consider myself an artist because I just try to make music for every occasion. That's really all I could put it as. Like if you feeling down, oh, I got a song for that. You wanna get hype? Oh, I got a song for that too. You wanna bob your head? I got a song for that. You wanna blow away that stop sign? I got a song for that as well. That's all I try to do is just make a song for every occasion. And that's the style I try to go for, experiment as well. I'm steady evolving.
Very nice. So are you the next big artist in KC?
Hey, I hope so. Yeah, that's all we could do is pray.
How's the journey so far?
I mean, shit. Yo,
Not good, huh?
Hey, I think I'm doing something. I'm doing something right. You know, first EP out, close to 10,000 plays total. I mean, hey, it's pretty good for a first endeavor. I mean, it's other people that's in the city that's more established, but yo, I'm doing my thing.
Are you playing shows?
Yeah, I was playing a few shows when the EP came out. After that, I had to take a break for some shows just to give myself some time to recoup and get myself back in order.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Okay, good. So I mean, I know a little bit. I mean, when everybody thinks Kansas City, they think like Tech Nine and
right.
You know, strange music and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
What how would you describe like the Kansas City hip hop scene, Kansas City hip hop world right now?
It's so much bigger than strange music.
Yeah.
What strange music represents isn't necessarily what Kansas City is hip hop is all about. You might hear a lot of jazzy stuff because Kansas City is jazz. You know what I mean? Not many people know that. So, you know, we just try to incorporate that inside of our music. A lot of Kansas City artists try to do it. A lot of Kansas City artists try to incorporate other music, rock bands, you know, people who do was it dubstep? I mean, it's
I think that's what it's called. That wah
yeah,
stuff.
Yeah. It's many people like the art. Like we're in the Midwest, so we inadvertently take in everything around us from West Coast, East Coast, in the South. Like we absorb that all, and we try. And what you get is a product mixed of everything. So, I mean, I just don't understand why, you know, we haven't hit that horizon of people coming out of Kansas City when we literally make the music that everybody wants to listen to, literally.
What were some of your influences?
Number one influence is Andre 3000.
Okay.
That man is the GOAT of all time. Like the period.
I was listening to Stankonia just the other day.
Really?
Yeah.
You're legendary. You're legendary for real, man. Just a Quimmin. Andre 3K is dope. Big boy as well. Another influence, I like to listen to Isaiah Rashad. That man is dope as hell. Erykah Badu, yeah, for the soul. Man, Lauryn Hill.
Yeah.
Who's another rapper? Common, old Common, not new Common.
You mean you're not talking like poet, like stand on the stage?
Yeah, not
commercial
that,
Common.
Yeah, I want that B Common. I want that like water for chocolate.
What's he toting now? Is it like a cell phone or something like that? And he's like standing on a stage and saying a poem. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, it's weird.
It is weird. You think it's weird? It's weird.
Yeah, that's not the Common I know and love. Common I know, he want a universal mind control. Yeah, people like them, and that's who influenced me. It's the people who who do what they want to do, who fit the mold, who not even fit the mold, but who breaks the mold, who goes outside of it, go far, like above and beyond, and tries to do their own thing. Like when Andre 3000 dropped The Love Below, everybody was against him. That's a classic album to me.
Yes,
that's one of the best pieces of work, just because it's like this man in the comfort of his own home, he hit falsetto. A grown man can't hit falsetto in front of other grown men. It's just not right. But this man, he was like, you know what? But I bet they listen to it though. He was right.
Yeah,
I listen to it every day.
I mean, and that Love Below has a huge hit on it too. That crossed over to many other genres and stuff. I mean, you hear covers of Hey Ya done by punk bands and stuff. That's an album that'll stay around and go around forever.
Longevity. That's the end goal. Yeah. Other than that, man, the new J. Cole album that just dropped, that's always influential.
I haven't listened to it yet.
You haven't listened to it yet?
No.
You sleep.
I'm sorry.
You sleeping. You got to wake up, man.
I've been busy. I'm making a podcast.
Oh, you're not too busy for J. Cole.
I'm trying to catch up on things.
Just cut the podcast off right now.
I'm sorry. This is my fault.
Oh, it's okay.
Are you the type of guy, like, when you're writing your music and everything, do you I always am very intrigued by, what is it? When Jay-Z was making Black Album, and he could just go in and just go off the dome, have a hit right there. And he's 99 Problems, sing it one time, he's done, he does the whole thing. Do you write? Do you just start freestyling? What's your...
Oh, hell yeah, I write. I suck at freestyle.
Guess what? I do too.
Hey, yo, a lot of us are. It's crazy. I try to work on it, but no, I have to write my stuff, just because if I freestyle, I mean, people be like, yo, but you get the deepest emotions on there. I'm like, nah, man, I gotta think about my shit. Yeah. Yo, you gotta really dig down deep to get the best quality music. You gotta touch the pieces of yourself that you don't want to realize, but in freestyling, you hit the surface. I mean, yo, you could say some dope shit all the time freestyling, but
I always end up with like nonsense words.
Oh man, that's what's popping right now. Hey,
that is true.
Yo, what's that new Lil Pump's going? S get it, S get it. Yo, what is that? Yo, I mean,
I don't know.
Hey, but it's popping.
Well, he's branding it.
Yeah, he's branding it, but it's nonsense. It's not even in a dictionary. It's crazy.
So, I heard that you are a big fan of anime.
Oh, yeah.
Is that true?
That's my forte.
Wait, why is that your forte? Was that like just always the thing that you were watching?
That was always. I'm not a hype beast or anything. I was the nerd in elementary school, middle school. I was cool before it started to be cool. Anime's my shit.
What do you watch?
Man, all right, Naruto's the OG. Bleach, One Piece, the big three. That's the big three.
See, I don't even know. These aren't even ones that I...
Really?
Yeah, I'm serious.
My Hero Academia? You ever heard of that either?
No.
Oh, Lord.
I've always found anime to be one of those things that if you get into it, I'm sure if I like sat down and I watched it and I started really like paying attention, I'd be like, oh hell yeah. But I always found it kind of... you've seen them all?
Nah.
No?
Nah, I'm not even
convince me.
I'm not even gonna agree with that. Alright, so yo, Naruto, bro, that's like about ninjas and they got jutsus and shit.
Yeah.
Yo, in Bleach is about Shinigamis. They basically soul reapers, angels of death. That's completely different from a ninja. That's point number one. One Piece is about pirates. That's point number three. My Hero Academia is literally about superhero kids.
I don't know, ninja, superhero, all a different type of ninja.
Yo,
it's starting to sound the same to me.
At least tell me you watch Dragon Ball Z.
I've seen Dragon Ball Z.
Okay, do you like it?
It depends on the day.
Every day is a good day for Dragon Ball Z.
It depends on how much I've had to drink. Just
oh Lord, everything is better when you're drunk.
That's true. It's like if I'm flipping through the channel, it's like, oh, all right, there it is.
Right.
Wait, what's that guy's name? Goku? What's that his name?
Oh man, the disrespect.
What is his name?
His name is Goku.
Goku.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
that's crazy.
I'm really sorry.
If it makes you feel any better, I haven't seen Game of Thrones yet.
Oh, that's okay. My wife hasn't seen Game of Thrones either because she's like, she heard all these bad things that it was mean to like it's mean to women and like means the dragons and the the werewolves and stuff, and so she didn't want to watch it, and so she keeps coming back and saying like, no, I'm not gonna watch it, and I'm like, yeah, but you really gotta kind of watch it.
Yo, did you say werewolves? It's werewolves in Game of Thrones?
Yeah, well, no, okay, not werewolves, dire wolves. They're like bigger wolves.
Man, okay,
sorry, that's what I meant.
No, I mean I don't know.
Well, there's zombies. There's ice zombies.
Oh, I'm asleep. I gotta start watching Game of Thrones then.
Yeah. You gotta. So I bet you. Okay, if you start watching Game of Thrones,
right,
I will start watching. What was the one? The first one you said? Good.
Naruto.
Naruto.
Yeah.
Naruto. That's my version of saying.
Hey, you can say either way. If you do that, I'll definitely sit down and watch Game of Thrones. All 12 seasons? How many seasons is it?
I think it's like 6 or 7.
6 or 7. Oh,
yeah.
That's a month. That's a month of TV. That's crazy.
You watch? I think it's like 60 episodes. You could watch one a night and be done in two a day and be done in a month. Yeah.
Oh Lord, no sleep.
No sleep. I'm telling you, if you do that, I will start watching Naruto. How many seasons does that have? Like 30?
Close to it.
So I'm never gonna get caught up. That's what you're saying.
Never. But you might as well try.
I will do my best. So what do you see the future for you?
I see myself being one of the biggest stars out of KC. Really, I mean, if you don't have any ambition, you just gotta stop rapping, stop doing music, stop playing guitar. No ambition, you're not gonna get anywhere. You might as well just stop.
You play guitar?
Nah, I play violin.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and stand-up bass. I used to be musical.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't do that anymore. I'm kind of rusty. I can still play it. I can still hit an E string.
That's the top one.
That's the hot one.
There you go. Very nice. You don't play violin anymore?
Nope.
Wait, why'd you go with violin? That would be an interesting like persona to have.
Yeah, it would. I started violin back in fifth grade, all the way up to like 8th grade. Switched to bass and cello, and in high school, like I was trying to get because I've always been a big music fan, and I was always told that the best people that make music are composers, and I was like, all right. Well, I'm going to learn how to play this instrument so I can start composing. Yeah. And then rapping got introduced to my life. And I was like, screw this. I'm just going to spit.
I need to play an instrument. I can use my voice.
Yeah, I'm going to get rich this way. Yeah.
Are you going to get rich?
Oh, hell yeah. Ain't no doubt about it. My plan is to be able to give my children $500,000 every summer. That's a big ambition.
Wow.
Yeah.
Can I be added to that list? I'll take a $500,000 too.
Hey, let's see where it goes.
If this podcast gets you an opportunity, you can see what happens, right?
Get some royalties.
There you go. I'll take them. $500,000.
Yeah.
Do you got kids yet?
Yeah, I have two. I have 2 daughters.
Yeah. So you can. I mean, if that's the dream, you just got to keep going for it.
Yeah.
You get there.
Yeah, absolutely. That's the ambition. I look at my children. I be like, yeah. Y'all ain't gotta work ever.
So do you think it's possible to reach that in Kansas City as a rapper?
Yeah, it depends. That's debatable. As of today, as of this moment in this time of life, probably not in Kansas City. Kansas City doesn't offer the opportunities that a lot of other major cities do.
Like which cities?
Like you could say like Los Angeles, like Miami, like even Detroit, Chicago, what's the DMV? They play their local artists' stuff during the daytime. You know, people listen to music during the daytime. They don't listen during the night, and that's something that Kansas City lacks. Like we don't give our local talent enough space to actually be able to be heard. And or opportunities, or like when somebody promotes a show, promoters usually take up the full cut, and artists are left to like just literally sell tickets to have a chance to perform. And that's the environment that we're in today, and that's not a good environment. I mean, so that's why I say you have to have ambition to make it in music, because being from Kansas City, that's all you can have. Like you're literally investing in yourself 100% of the time. Yes. And some people don't have the time to invest in themselves. Like I have to work overnight shifts just to maximize my time during the day. Like during the day, I gotta be up. During night, I write music while I work. just so I can make money to go to the studio to make more music, to write more music. You know, I'm like fully sustainable.
So what's the next step then? Is it hey, I'm putting music out there. It's streaming. I'm getting plays. I'm going, to shows, and I'm trying to push it as much as possible. Like, what's the next thing that has to happen? Then is it a tour? Is it just somebody picking up the song somewhere? Like, what is the next step to be able to get you to that place?
The smart thing to do would be probably a tour. This is like speaking to everybody. So if you want to make music, the way that music has always been like income based is you make most of your money off of touring.
Right.
That's never going to change.
Yeah.
Big artists, no artists. Touring. So get our music out there. Get it heard. That's the next step. Once it's heard, then we can start setting up tour dates. That will be the smart step. I'm kind of on the fence about that. I kind of don't want to tour just yet because I want to. If the buzz gets big enough, then when you tour, you could ask for higher prices. For tickets and stuff. People want to see you more. Selling merch. That's another big thing. But other than that, getting plays up, making sure that people outside of your city hears your music. That's the big thing. When people outside your city hear your music, you have more value to yourself, because then it's like, oh, people in Brazil might hear you. People in Oklahoma, Arkansas, South Carolina, Texas. People like around the country knows your music. So then you have more options to set up a tour date to go visit that city. And when you have more options, you have more people who want to spend money to come and see you. And that's the end goal, is just to be able to touch the hearts of everybody, so that they will be like, they'll be like, yo, I want to invest my time and money into this person.
Well, doesn't that mean you're gonna have to put out some more music then, right?
Yeah, that's the plan.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what.
See, where's it at? You're not just keeping it in the vault,
No,
right?
it's in the vault. I got to pick and choose wisely. I don't want to put out trash. I got trash in the vault.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's storage space. That's all that is. Everybody got dust in the
recycle bin.
Yeah. I just ain't had time to clear it out. I might take a verse or two out of it and put it on a new song. That might be a hit. Then like, boom, that's a song.
You're gonna have to do a guest verse on somebody.
Yeah. My management been trying to have me do that forever, but it's not a lot of people worthy.
Because that happens all the time now.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it seems like every single song is somebody featuring somebody else.
Mm-hmm.
It's not, I don't know. It drives me crazy.
It drives me crazy, man. That's why I only got one feature on Swim Sessions.
Yeah.
Only one, and that's on Minute Maid. But I don't hate the feature thing, but I just think doing features is kind of pointless if the person you're featuring on doesn't have any traction, so therefore you're just featuring on somebody's stuff who doesn't have any exposure. So then you're not getting exposed anymore, or you having somebody else feature on your stuff, and you do have the traction, and they don't have any, and their verse is trash. So then you're just doing them a favor, and it's a lot when you do a feature, it's usually favors, especially when you're not big name. So like, if I was getting paid for it, I'd be like, shit, I'll do a feature. What's the song sound like? Literal garbage. Hey, I'll turn this mug into gold if you pay me enough. But I'm not like, we're not at that point either, and nobody's at that point to pay each other because we're too busy paying to make more music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where do you go to listen to music in town? You got a favorite spot?
To listen to music?
Yeah, go listen to music. Where else you performed at?
I performed at Prohibition Hall. I performed at I did a show at Josie Records for opening night. The Roxy Bar, the Mini Bar.
Yeah.
Only place I haven't performed is the Aftershock. And that's just due to some personal concerns. But not anything wrong with the Aftershock, but it's just me as an individual.
Yeah.
But yeah, I performed it just about over, and we're gonna look into some places at what is it called, the art show? It's called something, I forgot. That's why I got to look into it.
Yeah.
But that's other venues to look into performing at.
The Arts Bar.
Yeah,
the Arts Bar.
Yeah.
Jeanette Powers was on the show. She's I can help you out with this. I can give you her information.
Really?
Yeah, because she's been on the show. She's pretty awesome.
Oh, well, see.
So where's your favorite place in town? Like, where do you want to play in town? Like, is there a venue like, hey, if I played in town at like Sprint Center, then hey, like I feel great about it, or does that even matter to you?
Sprint Center doesn't matter to me. I'm not a man that's about that. I'm a simple man.
Okay.
If I can sell out the Granada
Yeah.
And not like have the headline title, but it's like my show and I sell out the Granada. I made it.
Yeah.
You know, that's the equivalent of what Chance the Rapper is selling out. I forgot the venue in Chicago, but it's just like 500 people. That's the Granada is the equivalent to that. If I could sell out the Granada, I made it.
So you're gonna go to Lawrence, sell at the Granada.
Yep.
I like it.
Yep. That's the plan.
That is the plan.
I'm set on it. Set on it. Nobody's changing my mind.
Do you got any other KC rappers that you're fond of right now?
Yeah. I'm really fond of Aaron Alexander's new project was dope. D-Lo, he dope. Dude named Tolan, he dope. Not really rocking with anybody else.
Yeah.
For real. Oh, Rockstar J, he cool. He was my feature. That rapper wise, that's it. Singers, Joy B, Montana. That's really it.
All right. What's your pitch for swim sessions? They've listened to you talk now. We've talked a little bit about you. We've talked about, the things that you're working on. This is your chance to pitch swim sessions to the world out there, to tell them to go listen to it.
Swim sessions is sessions of something greater. I will move your soul. Like legit, I will move it. I will, if you ain't hooked by PD,
my soul was moved.
Yeah, boom, right there. I'm legit. It's a witness. I moved this soul. PD&D. If you ain't hooked by PD&D, Clark Ave will get you. Guaranteed, Clark Ave will get you. 3K will get you. If you in the hours, that's going to get you. It's a song for every occasion. I got songs for lovers. I got songs for single people. I got songs for people going through the struggle. I got songs for people who just want to just bravado. I got it all. And this is your chance to listen. See what you're missing out on. Phil Avery. I mean, Swim Sessions is by Avery Jones. That's my previous moniker, but go check that mug out. You won't regret it. It's dope.
Where can people find you?
You can find me on SoundCloud, Clearwater. That's where my music is. Facebook, Clearwater. Basically everything Clearwater. I think Twitter, Clearwater. Like everything is Clearwater.
Because Clearwater is the label, right?
Clearwater is the label. That's the movement.
Oh, it's a movement?
It's a movement. Like if you ain't with the movement, you get out the way.
How does that classify as a movement?
It's a wave.
Ah.
Yeah, you see what I did there?
Yeah, very nice.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was good. Clearwater is a wave.
It's a wave.
So you're just going to ride it all the way.
All the way. And if you ain't on the wave, you drowning. That's how it is. Or you getting eaten by a shark or something.
I hope not.
Hey, I hope not either. Get on the wave. That's all I can say.
Phil.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for being on the show.
Hey, thanks for having me.
Learned a lot today. I appreciate it. Remember, folks, you can find us at kansascitypodcast.com. We will be linking swim sessions from our website, so you can go to our site, get a direct link to it. 100%. It's great. Like, it's fantastic. I really enjoy listening to it.
Thank you.
I'm gonna probably listen to it again, and there's a couple songs in there that I really like Paper Cuts. I thought that was a really good song. And I'm not just saying that because, like, I listened to it straight through. Mm-hmm. That was really good. The first track. What's the name of the first track?
PD&D.
Yeah. It was great. I enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it. So I hope everyone goes out there, gives it a listen. You can always find me on Twitter at Cole Lindberg, and then our Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at Kansas City Pod. Phil, thank you so much for being on the show.
Hey, thanks for having me.
All right, man. Keep riding the wave.
Yo, that's all we can do.
See you next time here on the Kansas City Podcast.